Hey all, I have not done an FFT Arena match in quite some time, so for this one I'm going to be testing out Dole's team that he wanted me to do for him before he decides to officially enter the tournament. I sincerely hope he does, since we could use some more participants. We'll take a look at his team and see how it does. He'll be going up against a set number of teams I picked out for him. So, to get things started, we got Ray the Time Mage, Set the Monk, Go the Chemist, and Trips the Lancer. From what he has told me, his plan was to have the Time Mage go for lore, Monk just does nothing, the Chemist goes for the solution, which was to proc Innocent. That's his plan, because he wants to trigger speed save on this Monk and have him keep going and keep shooting people down. Time Mage has Earth Dragon and Quake from the lore skill set, and only has Stop and Sinkhole. Yeah, that sounds about right. Chrono Trigger is interesting for an automatic haste. Silk Robe is nice for a good amount of MP. So is the... Oh, Silk Robe's good for a good amount of HP, I should say. Excuse me. Golden Hairpins for the extra MP. 12 MA, not too shabby, I guess. Magic Rain to absorb Earth. This Monk here, 15 PA with the Grastra Fetus, that's gonna hurt. Has Hokutan, so in case anyone has projectile guard, this Monk can simply walk up and do concentrated damage. Yeah, Hokutan's gonna hurt. Oh boy. Oop, drop my controller. Speed saves there, so again, when he gets hit, speed save, and he can just keep going. Well, he'll get his turn quicker, I should say. Toxic Chemist with not just Solution, but also has Blackmail and Mimic Darvon, so she can be pretty annoying to deal with here. She's got 12 MA, so her Toxic is going to be rather accurate. Wizard Mantle's nice for the Don't Act immunity, and some evade as well. You never know, that might just come in handy. And of course, we have a Lancer with Overwhelm. Jump, I think, is a good combo. PA save, Warpath. This guy is going to be hurting a lot, so his PA keeps stacking up. Mithril Shield to absorb Earth. Rubber Shoes to cover the lightning weakness. Gold Helm, Diamond Armor, good for stats protection. The only thing I can kind of see can be a bit of a problem for you, Dole, is that you, aside from Revive and from Phoenix Down, you don't have a lot of revivability. You might have some decent sandbagging as far as healing, but in terms of resurrection loops, you're gonna be pretty sad if your team gets into a res loop, because Revive and Phoenix Down is not gonna be enough. You're gonna want like short charge raise 2s or Magus Defend up raise 1s, depending on what you're trying to go for, really. You do have a solid offense though. Solid enough anyways. We'll see how it fares against Epic's team, known as Bella the Time Mage, Bill the Monk, Bola the Monk, as my cell phone went off and I found a treasure, not Ocarina of Time, and Bullet the Chemist. Okay, I'm gonna go over the opponent's team actually very quick. Let's see. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to answer something very quick. Time Mage here. Everyone's Earth Absorb. That's gonna be a bit of a problem for Dole, because there goes the lore strategy out the window. Well, for Epic, this one has Haste 2, Slow 2, Stop, and Comet. White Magic, I want to say... Let me double check, sorry. Raise and Asuna. Alright, fair enough. 10 speed with short charge, so she's gonna get those spells off fairly quick. Has lots of HP too, thanks to Black Hood and the Silk Robe. So this Time Mage is rather sturdy. Diamond Armor is nice for the immune to oil and slow. I like that. Keeps the Earth Absorb. 2 sets of twins here. 10 speed monks. FS Bag for the PA. Earth Clothes for obviously strengthened Earth Slashes. Sprint Shoes for the added speed and immune to slow, which is also very nice. Excuse me. I also realized that everyone on Epic's team is immune to slow. which is pretty good considering slow 2 is pretty powerful in Arena. These two basically share the exact same skills. Both of them have Counter Flood, which can trigger random status procs. I gotta be on the lookout for that. Wave Fist is there in case they absorb Earth. They're probably gonna need that more than anything else. Repeating Fist to bypass evasion. The usual punch art skills, excuse me. And we got a Chemist here, Quickening Steel Heart. Maintenance, so his equips won't be broken or stolen. Dragon Spirit for the re-raise, Ignore Height. Pretty decent, considering this guy's got 4 moves thanks to the Throwing Knife. And Throwing Knife can cause death sentence. Just beware, though, that there are some items that are immune to dead, but not death sentence. So death sentence can be used against you. Thankfully, in your case, Epic, I don't think that'll be an issue with death sentence. So we're going to have to find out, see how Dole's team can adapt against another team that can absorb Earth. That's the first thing I have been curious about myself. So let's go to Squeegee Woods. Haste 2 on everyone. And Chemist gets a quickening, so that's even more speed. Dole is going to have to do something about a team that can absorb Earth. But this won't be the only team, Dole, I'll be testing it out against. This is just something in the case that, what can your team do against another team that absorbs the same elemental as you do? So, we're going to find out right now. Hokuton hitting 3 people. That's pretty awesome. And then McDermott puts one of the monks to sleep. And a stop proc on the Time Mage too. So Dole is actually pulling ahead here so far. And Earth Slash hurt and heal. Time Mage goes for, wow, a critical staff whack. That's impressive. Jesus. That Hokuton, my god. Dole is seriously pulling ahead here. I mean, now the time is gonna go for the lures. It's not gonna matter really at this point because Dole is in firm command here. Oh, I'm sorry, Time Mage went for Quake there. There's a speed save. But then he goes down anyways. Bag whack again. Let's see, stop proc. Connects. So now the Lancer can just simply poke that Chemist to death until there's nothing really left. So Dole has already got round 1 pretty much in the bag here. That Lancer just simply needs to hit him one more time. And all's good, really. Sleep proc just to add a little insult to injury. And here comes the monk to finish the job. So, good stuff, Dole. Good stuff. That Hokuton really helps you pull ahead here. Let's see what happens in round 2. Okay, so let's see how round 2 shapes up for both squads here. That monk was unstoppable for Dole. I mean, Hokuton doing at least 200 damage. That's pretty good. You know, all things considered anyways. So let's see, no one's in range just yet. Let's see. Nothing here. Here comes the monk. Hokuton. No double counter flood. That would have been hilarious to see. Mimic Durvon does miss. Let's see. Trips does nothing. Bowler will go for a Earth Slash. Will hurt and heal. Ooh, and a counter flood right next to the Chemist. a low double team action from both monks. So nicely done there. Ooh, 2 stops hit. Epic wants some payback, Dole, and he's gonna get a Secret Fist. Interesting. And a low repeating fist. No PA save on that Lancer. And another repeating fist takes him down. Wave fist for only 138. See, no death sentence proc. Stop does wear off, but unfortunately, Epic, too many units for Dole is down. So now we're just gonna wait and see for the chemist to drop. She's got one more turn left. Then after that, it's GG. Well, not GG, but tiebreaker, I should say. My bad, spoke too soon. Let's see, triple stop proc, but don't think it's gonna happen. No, it missed. So, we are going now to a tiebreaker. See you for that one. Alright, Dole. This is a tiebreaker between you and Epic here. You just got really unlucky with the double team earth slashing, the stop procs. Got really unlucky with that one. Haste only catches 2 units for Epic. Now, if Epic's team going together, it does come with a set of advantages because they're all going to come at you at once. And that's a lot of damage from that Grass-Defeated crossbow. Earth Slash heal. Always effective. Earth Slash. Okay, the monk is in critical right now. Stop proc 90%. That's pretty high. Oh, redirect. Ooh, double sleep proc. Now the monk's gonna have to run away for at least for the time being. Hopefully that canvas will be fast enough. Down goes the monk anyways. And Secret Fist onto the Time Mage. Right now these monks, despite having the Time Mage and the chemist stopped, and slept too, is doing a really good job holding up here. PA save onto the Lancer, so he's gonna hit really hard. So far, Dole is slightly ahead. Ooh, Zumatsu. Okay. And Lancer does not go down. Okay, bag whack. And a Quake. Knowing that it wasn't going to wake up the chemist, because the chemist can heal it as well, but at the same time, it's going to heal with the Lancer, so smart move by Dole's Time Mage to keep that Lancer alive. Earth Slash heal. But the Lancer with the PA save, and with just enough fury, takes out the monk. Stop gets reinflicted. Donut does not, but I don't think it should matter at this point. Because right now, Dole is in a very commanding lead here. Lancer again, the PA save certainly helped out. And Time 8 and Sleep Proc from the Chemist also played a contributing factor. So good job, Dole. You were able to overcome the enemy absorbing the same earth, same element as you. Let's see how you do against your next opponent. Okay, Dole, your next opponent is Corsair's team, which is known as Elemental Ravagers. So let's take a look at this one. We got Corsair the Wizard, Archive the Lancer, Melanix the Paladin, and Ikalori the Summoner, or Isolori, however you wish to pronounce it. Well, this is revised from last time, so I'll go over this one again. I do like to call add and move MP up, as opposed to move HP up, because you want this wizard to keep casting her spells. Flame Rod to boost the damage done with her fire magic, and she also has Flare. Magic attack up, it should do some decent damage. Defense Rain to prevent silence, berserk, sleep, all that stuff, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Elemental in case like she had to go for anti-sandbag stuff. It's a bit weird put an elemental on the wizard. I mean, it does okayish damage. It's only chip damage at best. We have a Drought Lancer. This time with just Masamune, much better call than Murasame and Heaven's Cloud. Genji Shield to add PA. Pretty good. Defense Ring. Again, to prevent Berserk and Sleep. One gold armor is there, I guess, for the anti-petrify, which is fine. Dragon Whisker is there for more power behind that. Concentrate's good, so his attacks, regardless if it's gonna be a jump or a regular poke, are guaranteed to land. Meatbone Slash is there in case of the Lancer's been put into critical. Spear and Meatbone Slash is a pretty decent combo, considering he can hit it from range. White Magic Paladin, high HP but very low MP. Has like Cure, Cure 2, Cure 4, Raise Asuna, Transfusion, Re-Raise, Iron Will, Grand Cross. Lots of status protection I noticed here. And a Summoner with just Rhine-Bolt. Also has like Bahamut, Moogle Fairy, Carbuncle, Titan as well. One thing I do want to mention very quick is your lures, while they do have some ice damage going on, it's going to hurt your wizard and your lancer still. I would suggest, I would suggest a number of things. First of all, if you want your team to absorb Rhine-Bolt with this kind of setup, what I would do, first off, is swap out the Flame Rod for the Ice Rod, and get rid of the Fire Magics for the Ice Magic. Swap out Black Costume for Santa Outfit, and I would get rid of Elemental, personally, and give her something like maybe White Magic or something, or to do like a quick raise, or even Yin Magic if you want to do stuff like Silent Song or things of that nature. I'm just a bit iffy with about wizards with Elemental. I would also give the Lancer Jade Armlet, because you want everyone again to absorb ice. I do like the Platina Helm idea. You want to be immune to oil. I would swap out Mithril Helm with Platina Helm for this Paladin right here. I would swap out the Genji Shield for the Aegis Shield. I would swap out the Platina Armor, because the Chameleon Robe was actually just fine, because she at least had enough MP. I know you got Carbuncle to restore MP now, but her MP is still ridiculously low. The other thing too with the Lancer is, like, while Ignore Heights fine, I would lower some of the horizontal jumps. That way you can make room for move HP up. That way when he does cast Masamune, he can get double regen. Like, he'll heal a lot of HP, making Meatbone Slash that much more effective, because the Lancer can at least have enough HP to survive a hit from a up-close melee shot, and then, bam, hit the Meatbone Slash. That's what I would have done personally, too. Swap out Defense Rain for Jade Armlets, that way you can keep having absorbing ice. Again, I would swap out some equips with this girl. I would also get rid of Pilgrimage for move MP up, only because you'd rather just keep casting your raise spells, your cure spells, whatever. I would get rid of Cure 1 and Cure 2. If you're going to be using Cure 4, I would also get rid of Grand Cross, because I don't find that to be particularly useful. At least not on this unit. And I would definitely use Nurse. I mean, Regenerator is okay, but I would use Nurse. And if you have like enough JP, I would throw in like Auto Potion, or I I guess Regenerator can be fine. If you're not going to be using Nurse. Murasame is fine because you want to prevent Berserk. But then with the Summoner, I would swap out the Dragon Rod for another Ice Rod. And swap out Robe of Lords for Santa outfit. And if you're worried about Silence Protection, you can give her a Defense Ring. Or Magic Ring if you want to absorb the Holy and the Earth proc. In the Earth Elemental. I would swap out a lot of things personally. I would lower her Brave 2 from 70 to 40. Because you want your Summoner to at least survive at least one physical hit. Because she's asking to get KO'd with her HP being so damn low. I would lower her Brave to 40 as well. Lance is fine. Wizard, her Brave should be lowered to 40. Because again, you want to survive physical hits in order for Dragon Spirit to go off. Honestly, other than that, though, I know that you've made some recent changes. They look better than the first one, but I would still make some other changes personally. With that said, though, let's go to map 71, Dol Badar Swamp. Tammy's getting ready for the lore. Monk rushes forward. Chemist. Okay, Dole. One error I did notice so far is you moved your... With the monk having the Jamina's boots, if you're looking for him to proc Innocent, the chemist is a little bit too far away. If you want her to cast Innocent on the monk. Wow, that's a... crap ton of damage from Hokuton. Jesus Christ. I think Battle Boots would have been better on this monk. Because you only have 4 move, you have a little bit more power, and you allow your chemist to use solution on him. So, just a suggestion, Dole. It's not bad by any means. I just would have limited this monk's move just a little bit more. He still does a crap ton of damage though. And, not having instant on your monk isn't working out that badly. It's just that if you were going for using innocent on the monk, I would have, gave him battle boots instead. Because then the chemist can get in range and hit with the solution. Or if you want to try, a different route, use, Orichalcum on your chemist. That way she can still maintain at least 1 point MA. And can get in range because of the extra move. Because 5 move monk and 3 move chemist don't work well together. I think 5 move monk and 4 move chemist would work better. Again, if you're trying for instant proccing. That's just what I would suggest personally. Either give the monks the battle boots, or give the chemist Orichalcum. That way, if the monk does move too far ahead, you can at least have the chemist catch up to him and use solution, if that's what your goal is. But still, regardless, you still take round 1 with authority. We'll see what happens in round 2. Alright, let's see how both teams fare on a smaller map. So we're gonna see a Quake off the bat from the... Ooh! 1-hit KO! That's gotta hurt. The other thing, Dole, I also like to bring up as well is... If you want the chemist to use solution, have her... Just give her just solution. That way you can have enough space for possibly a movement ability. Because Blackmail and Mimic Darabont are gonna be the ones that that's to be prioritized over over solution. So another Quake from the Time Age. Only 83 damage. That's thanks to Magic Defend Up, of course. But yeah, now she's out of MP, and she really can't do much. Yeah, this is where you kind of got boned here, Coruscant, because now with the Murasame, that it always heals on hit, she can't, I mean, I can see why now you gave her Grand Cross, but if you're going to use Grand Cross, you need to have blind protection, and you need to have an elemental weapon and absorb that particular element in order to pull off Grand Cross more effectively than that. So I guess if you really want to make a better support paladin, maybe give her Tactician's Blade. That way she can actually move around and actually hit people. So yeah, Coruscant, I would fix your team again. Dole, get ready for your next opponent. Alright, match number 3 is against former Death Corps' team known as B Team. 1 the Ninja, 2 the Ninja, 3 the Monk, 4 the Monk. Basically here, 2 undead ninjas with cover fire and armor, shield, and weapon break. You have martial arts because he wants to boost the PA damage, as well as the Platina Dagger with hidden knife. Pretty much have a better shot and land the Clim Hazard procs. So these are 2 utility slash damage ninjas. And these monks are just all offensive. Like we got all the taunts and shuriken. That's their main offensive point here. They also got Sigma Magic Chakra Revive too. 40 Breathing Faith across the board. That ought to be a good thing for FDC. Let's see how well he does here against Dole in map 18, Office of Linberry Castle. So, Dole's team having the speed advantage. I'm sorry, FTC's team, having the speed advantage. The ninjas are going to go first. And because of the hidden knife, cover fire is always going to hit. There's a PA save on the Lancer off already. And crossbow shot. The chemist goes for an X potion. Damn near killed him. Chemist goes down. And Maiton heal. Pretty nice. Stop gets only 1 ninja. The other one's about to go on a rampage. A double weapon break misses. Looks like a Quake heal coming up. Revive just in the nick of time to bring the chemist right back up. Maiton is blocked. The chemist blocking the first shot allowed the Time Mage to take out the undead ninja. See, there was no speed save that time. And Hokuton, PA save there. Oh, Maiton missed. That could be pretty big. There's a speed save, a PA save. Speed save here. Monks immediately gets a turn and goes after the chemist. And there's some of that shuriken special. Chemist wisely heals herself. More of Dragon. PA save again. That's gonna make the taunts hit even harder. Ooh, that chemist nearly went down. So far, FDC and Dole are actually pretty even. Quick chakra. Oh man. 85 damage Quake, that's due to the low faith. I mean, those cover fires are giving Dole a bit of a tough time just staying in this thing. One thing to know about the Curse Ring units too is, oh, there's a shield break, PA save all the while, is they're not guaranteed to get back up this time. At least, there's a 50-50 chance they can get back up. Excuse me. And down goes the Undead Ninja. Ooh, weapon break onto that Lancer. That's pretty big. Now it is 2-on-1. And that Lancer cannot fend off 2 units by himself. So FTC does take round 1. We shall see what happens in round 2. Alright, so Chapel St. Moran Temple is where the 2 teams are split up. Oddly enough, we have not seen Chrono Trigger hit on the Time Mage at all. 64% stop, which is pretty strong. Crossbow shot for the Monk. Blackmail miss. That's pretty unfortunate for Dole. PA will stop. Stop does not land. So Ninja can go right back on the attack. PA save, and Kokotan brings down one of the undead ninjas. And down goes the Chemist. And down goes the Time Mage. Lancer blocked that one. Crossbow shot again. And, oh, that Monk went down. The hard-hitting Maton. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a clean sweep from FDC here. Maybe it's because of this particular map that kind of screwed him over a little bit. But regardless of such... Ooh, weapon break. Regardless of such, though, this is one of the more well-refined teams. So yeah, that was a quick one. Get ready for match number 4. Alright, last match for you, Dole, is going to be against Reno's 12 gauge. Reno has Ninja the Ninja, Thief the Thief, Chemist the Chemist, and Time Mage the Time Mage. Just go over this one very quick. Everyone's got 12 speed across the board, so they're all going to be moving together at a very fast rate. This is a Healing Staff Ninja with Arm Aim, Weapon Break, Armor Break, and Kajisogi, so this is very status inflicting based as well as utility based. Warpath to kind of increase the odds for HP restore and for Kajisogi to do more damage, so I suppose that can work. Black Costume to provide a little bit of MP, so Ninja can use Kajisogi at least 6 times. Not too shabby, I guess. The Thief here, draw Thief with move MP up, defense up, so she's a bit of a annoying physical tank. Hedge damage split as well. Quickening, Steel Heart, Steel Accessory, Masamune. So the haste and regen, always fun. Blaze Gun Chemist. It's been a while since we've actually seen a unit with Magic Gun. It should be fun, even though the range has been drastically reduced to 4 panels away. So you're gonna hope this Chemist can catch up to the Thief or the Ninja if you want to use a Blaze Gun heal. This Chemist only knows Quickening, and he has like a bunch of items as well. This is a Time Mage with a Lightning Bow. Interesting. Has a Haste 2, Slow 2, Cure 2, Wall, Raise Asuna. Just barely enough HP to be viable, I suppose. Has a couple more hit points than the Chemist. How about that? Other than that, we'll see what happens. Reno definitely has the decided speed advantage. That's no question. Let's see if Dole can somehow overpower them. And this is where haste can be pretty strong on a team that has over 10 speed across the board. A Quake coming up from the Time Mage, and crossbow shot from the Monk. Haste 2 hits everyone for Reno. And Ninja rushes right back. There's no HP restore either. That's pretty unfortunate. Blaze gonna heal. I guess heals more than the next potion in this instance. Anyways, let's see. Slow 2 snags 3 units. The Ninja is just out of range, but does not get put to sleep though. Pretty unlucky for Dole so far. Here comes the Thief. Steel accessory. There goes amongst Jamina's boots. There's a wall from the Time Age. And we're going to see Kajisogi. Only don't move hits. That's going to trigger a speed save. And down goes the Ninja, thanks to Hokutan. 90% stop. We'll see, will that hit? There's Chrono Trigger. Stop does land. On to the Chemist. Raise 1 coming up. But the Monk is going to be right there for the Hokutan, unless the Ninja does indeed get out of the way. Down goes the Time Mage once again. Monk is slowed, so he really can't do much right now. Another wall. So far, Reno is certainly pulling ahead here. There's a lightning bow from the Time Mage. It doesn't really do much. But I can trigger Don't Act. That's one thing I did forget to mention. Double poison proc. Okay, yeah, one weakness, some of the weaknesses I can see on your team, Dole, is that you can't withstand offense from faster teams, and that your Time Mage, while fast enough on her own right, doesn't exactly do a lot of damage with her Quake spells, despite the 12 MA. Maybe it's because you're going up against like 40 Faith units, I suppose. Or maybe there's just some compat issues going on. Slow 2 misses this time. Don't Act does land. Oh, must be the Platina Helm, which prevents. Oh no, no, it's not vulnerable. It's not immune to slow. I'm thinking Diamond Armlet. There we go. The other thing too, Dole, is that you kind of lack a raise 2. You lack the resurrection power that it would take for you to come back. I mean, Time Mages aren't really meant to be built for damage. They're meant to basically support and annoy. If you try to get them to do something too drastically different for them, that's where they kind of tend to suck. But we'll see what happens in round 2. Alright, round 2, we're going to be back at map 8, Rio Vane's Castle. Dole just got pretty unlucky with the stop proc not hitting, and Reno just had haste. Dole's team does not have haste, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. Reno's team also has access to slow. Hokutan. Oh, defense up actually does guard against Hokutan pretty well. Nice. Here's the solution, but it missed. Oh, that's unfortunate for Dole. Very, very unfortunate. You gotta go for some of that maybe best compat between the Monk and the Chemist if you want the higher odds. Steel accessory does miss. And a quick cure 2 from the Time Mage. Thief's gonna go for a steel accessory again, gets it this time. So there goes the Time Mage's magic ring. Black one does finally connect. That will slow down Reno for the time being. There's a raise, however. Steals history onto the chemist. Yeah, with slow and haste being used against you, Dole, yeah, this team can't really perform that well. I do know that, like I said, as a fine offense, it's just that its defense is where it's lacking, and you kind of lack the support necessary to make up for going against faster teams. Like, you don't have a slow 2 of your own. I mean, you got stop, which is good enough. It's just that it's a little bit too slow. There's a charm even on the Lancer. And that can only spell bad things for Dole. Quake? No HP restored on that ninja, despite Warpath. Huh. So Dole right now is definitely on the defensive here. Reno is going all-out offense right now. The other thing too I wanted to bring up before about lack of recovery. Dole is, like I mentioned before, Phoenix down is just not quite enough. So it's pretty much 4-on-2 in Reno's favor. I mean, I can see that Dole's team is still gonna keep trying. I just don't know if that's going to happen at the moment. There's a stop proc at least. Time to actually kill someone with a arrow shot. That's interesting. 100 damage. Poison and don't move. So once again, unless that Lancer can keep getting hit with the PA save, that did like 144 damage that time. Ooh, don't move and don't act. That's gonna suck a lot, and that's it. So yeah, Dole, I would. Maybe it's just the type of teams that you are paired up against that gave you a hard time, but at least I get to help you point out your team's strengths and weaknesses, and hopefully if you got a plan to enter a tournament, refine them a little bit, and hopefully they'll do better. So there you go, and thanks for watching.